Hey everybody, just going to go over some recaps of today, ENVB. We got a lot of that in pre right over here where it broke this level and continued to go up to target 1, broke down again, gave us a couple clean 3 entries up here as well. This is how I trade this one real quick. I'm going to just show you that real quick. There's a target 1 and 2. Going to get rid of that. Same thing here when it shelves here, breaks down, cannot go any lower. It's also right in this line here. If you want to see this, there's lots of different ways to look at it. Going up until it doesn't go up and it's bouncing here. Some people trade there. I trade with a little bit more confirmation. I don't like speculative bounce trades on VWAP, even though every time I hit VWAP, all good to go until it didn't do VWAP over here. So definitely want to take care over here. Here's possibly trying to retrend right in front of us. And could run. It's just who's in control. It is just trying right now for some VWAP action since it really hadn't up except for that pop right here that I got a target 1 and 2 out of. So we will see. Bottoms are a little shorter. If you wanted to see what the move is doing right now, that would be the move right there. 167 right there to VWAP. So we'll see if that finishes out. 167 to VWAP right there. Yep, right there. Hold on, let me up it up just a tad right there. Yeah, so when it goes up, comes down, breaks with authority, 167 to VWAP. We'll see if that finishes out. But anyway, you basically are looking how to trade on the way up, and once it starts kind of going down, you're gonna want to not trade against it too much. I was still looking for here. It still looked good, but it was already downtrending and it already made all these big moves, and you'll see it larger and smaller, meaning it's kind of getting exhausted to start now going the other direction. This is the last VWAP try of a kiss here. No big deal. I think what you see in a year, and if you really take a good look of charting like Rob stresses and everybody else stresses, you'll see a lot more things. JL made some good moves today. They made them good in pre. Got this move right here in pre. I'll show you that calculation real quick right here. I didn't have it on my normal screen. So yeah, I got this. And then I got some of these real quick because it quickly got off of VWAP and broke this area. So that's the area I got earlier today, and then went back to bed after that move because that was the last 2 moves. And if you notice, it's just making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So full downtrending till this shelf happened. Now you see it's stable. It's kind of boring. I mean, it's not a boring way to trade. It's just a profitable way to trade. Otherwise, it's just downtrending the whole time. Here's a bear flag right here. It's going to do this, bear flag, and then the same exact shape right there. So if you want to see that, you're going to go right into here. Here, I'll just draw it in 2 trend lines for you. One here, and then I could probably sit there and draw the exact same length. Let me draw it right next to it. Draw it right here, and now I'm going to take this one and go right here. Yep. Right here, and then right here, you're going to see the bear flag. It's at a certain slant, and when I see that certain slant, I just don't get in the trade anymore because the trade is that right there. So there's your bear flag. Certain slant is not a true platform because it's just popping, and that's the last little fake out right here. It just comes on down. But you definitely want to let it bottom out and come back up. That's all I do. Let it go up, let it go down, and make sure it's going up. Right here, VLCM told me a little sign that it was going to go up. If you see that trend line, I have other indicators saying the price is going down, but the action is already going up, meaning sellers are losing the war. Here's place. Thought that was going to do it, and that's just a lot of speculation of that going up. If you made some money on that, I don't know how many shares you could have bought because each candle was like only 60, so I doubt you could have been in there. RVSN did a good move right here. It did it in the morning. I actually thought it was going to break again right here. Not going to lie. Let me go right here. I'll show you a quick little trade. I didn't screw up. It's just it didn't go. So right here, I mean, I'm on this candle, seeing this run, looking for another run, looking for it to finish out here. And it turns, and I quickly get out here. I mean, I think I lost, what? Yeah, 5, and I think it just went to 540 and dropped real quick to 5, and I just held a little bit. I think I got out at 480 if you want to check it. So I lost like 40 cents here, but I did lose all of this. Because what it is if it rebounds and comes back up, I'll just get back into it, but it didn't. And then what you look real stable here, I took this trade. I'm going to show you this trade real quick on these little tweezer tops right here. That was a target 1. Here, let me show you that. Yeah, so right here, it's a target 1 to there. Another bull flag for a second, short rise because it's not going to go that much. And it does finish out both targets personally. Or finish out the larger target 1, and basically is retesting the same area that it broke down. So when it breaks down and starts stepping up, I'm just looking for the same resistance that it was support, barely support, and then it went and tested it and yeah, it made sure it was a resistance. And then the same thing down here. It is finally coming down. Everything else is telling me it's about to go up. So right here, when it makes that shallow W, I'm in right here and got an easy target 1. Let me see what else. I do. I think a lot of people got that. I don't think I got any of it. I think I got this one in pre. I know that move. And there's 1, 1, and 2. And then, yeah, you can see this almost perfect stable right here. I'm going to draw it over here. It went up, down, but look, the buyers are willing to pay more. And then right here, they have to disagree to agree to pay more. So that would have been your indication that it was going to go up, and it went more than target 2. And look, it's right back down 8 minutes later. So it all comes down to timing after a while. If you need to speed up your thing, I'd practice getting in and out of trades. I personally use WEBULL here. Let me show you why I use WEBULL, and if you need a link, please ask me since I promote it so much. But right here, you can do your whole trade. So if I was going to take this trade, I would enter here. And if I'm just going for target 1 and getting some skills down to VWAP, I would put the VWAP or target 1 here, and then a stop loss, I would put the nearest step low. So enter here, exit here or here. That's your ratio. And then your stop loss would be just under this little area. Not on it, but just under it, just in case it comes back and fails. Maybe your calculations were wrong. Think of this person. Maybe they entered right here, look like it's going to break, and then it doesn't break. But they're safe because their stop loss is under this one. And then it finally does work itself and goes very nicely. So as long as you put your stop loss at a nearest low and slightly under it, that's probably about the best you can do. And if it hits it, right, let's say you come down here and hit them, it was going down way more than that, and it just didn't. And so that was a very good trade. But yeah, this is why I trade WEBULL right here, because I can do all the stuff. Now in pre, I can't do it, but pre, I have a little trick. All I do is I buy it, and then I immediately sell it at the target that I'm looking for. And then if I have to make an adjustment, I will do it. Let me do 1 share real quick. Let me get right here. I'm going to just do 1 share trade and show you what I would do in pre. So I would click and buy it, and then I would click here, and if it gets picked up, it's already moved, I bet. Yeah, so if it's already moved, here, let me just move it to get in a trade for you. All right, so now I'm in the trade, and now I want to sell it. So now I'm going to sell it immediately. Let me just put a little higher on purpose. Okay, and now I put it a little higher on purpose. Now, so this is in pre-market when you can't do anything, and I'm just doing 1 share for myself just to show you how to take the trade. What I can do is if I don't like the trade, maybe it's continuing to downtrend, which I don't like anyway. I just did it for examples. What I can do is like, okay, maybe I'll just break even. Okay, and then I sell it. So when I sell it, basically it confirms what I just said. And now I'm out of the trade at a break even. Or if I would have left it there, I would have made a nickel. But you can make the adjustments while you're in it. Now, if you're doing it another way, you can go here. I can go 679. And now I can go over here, and I can go, let me go buy, sorry. And let's say 683, 679. I'm just going to click 1 trade, show you this trade. Okay, I didn't know it was that low. All right, so right here, I'm going to chase it a little bit for you, just to get into trade, just to show you how they work. All right, so I'm going to up this. And now I'm chasing here. Don't like chasing, but I'm going to leave it right here. Maybe it'll grab it for us. And then you can move your stop loss up since now the entry is going to be a little higher. Not a great example, sorry, but say it comes down and grabs me real quick. And this is just showing you that you can maneuver the trade once they're in it. I wouldn't chase everything, but if it's moving the right way, then I would take it. And now I can just do two things. I can just put it break even, and I missed the trade that I wanted, but look, I can just click this one and I'm out. The trade will cancel, and then I have to reset up the next trade. But clearly, when it came here and bounced off the same area, that was the area that you would be looking for another trade. It bounced, grabbed some other trades. It can't go any lower because there's no other shares to buy, so people are still holding their shares. So that's one. I think that's about it. Acta. Yeah, I looked at this one earlier today at pre, just didn't want to put it. This was the level that it had to break. And sure enough, after the open, came up here, broke, went to target one. I just didn't want to put $119 in there to make $111 or $2. So I didn't want to put in that much money just to make $2 when I could do it with a higher share size on a lower price stock. Y'all have a great day. Just wanted to show you a couple little tricks with WEBULL. And if you need a link for WEBULL, just let me know.